Yeah, thanks very much, Palesa, and a very good morning to you and to viewers that may have just tuned in to this special election broadcast as we're almost drawing to a close our tour around South Africa and to visit all of the provinces. And yes, that's exactly where we are, the location that you described. It's very, very, very close to Swaziland here. I mean, it's actually it's a hop, skip and a jump away, I have to tell you. But we're broadcasting from the Samora Machel Monument and a memorial that was set up and opened here in 2006. It actually is a heritage site. It's the exact location where the plane of the late former president of Mozambique crashed in 1986. Quite a moving place to be, I must say. But this all falls into the Nkomazi municipality, and these are some of the things that we want to look at as the service issues, the service deliveries, the roads, the infrastructure, the housing, the schooling, the clinics, you name it. How is life here? Well, we invited the municipal manager who is here in charge of this area. He is Mr. Daniel Ngwenya. He is here. In fact, he's standing right behind the camera, but he just doesn't want to talk to us for some strange reason. He instead wants his spokesperson to speak on his behalf to us. We're not too sure why. Still trying to get the answers to that one, but nonetheless, here's his spokesperson, Cyril Rapinga. Cyril, maybe you can still give us clarity. Why is the municipal manager not wanting to talk to us?
Oh, well, it's not like he doesn't want us to talk. Unfortunately, it's because of some protocol reasons. I am the spokesperson for the institution, so I'm responsible for all communication issues.
But he's in charge of the department, so is it not his responsibility to speak on behalf of his people?
Well, it's not strange. We are used to such an environment here. That's how we operate, particularly in Nkomazi municipality. That is the way we do things.
The way you do things is that he is here, but he doesn't speak. You speak for him. He basically drives you here to speak for him.
I speak for the municipality.
And he speaks for?
He is the administrator. He is the municipal manager. Okay,
all right. It's a first we've ever come across this, but nonetheless, let's ask the questions to you. In terms of service delivery here in the area, one can only feel that there must be a lot of bad issues if the municipal manager won't even speak to us. And when you speak to the community, there are major issues. Housing is a big problem. People are still waiting for housing. They're waiting for water. They're waiting for roads. They're waiting for basic infrastructure like clinics, schools. Let's talk about that. How far are we in developing and making the lives better for the people here?
Well, we have touched a number of issues, but let me just quickly come in and give you the whole picture of this municipality. We are a municipality of about 55 villages. All these villages are rural in nature. When you speak of the issue of housing, it is the competency of the Department of Human Settlement. What we do as a municipality is that whenever we see a need, we will inform the Department of Human Settlement, and the Department of Human Settlement will be the one which will be building those houses. In terms of water services, we have done a lot for this particular community. We are still busy with all the water-related infrastructure programs. It's not like we have stopped. We are continuing on daily basis. What we have done, we have set aside almost 80% of our budget every year to water-related projects. Yeah. So we are doing a lot in terms of water-related projects.
And yet villages here are without water. Many of them have absolutely no water, and the only water that they do have access to is when the water trucks do arrive into the villages, and they have to go and collect that water, and that's the only access to water that they do have. How much longer are these people being going to be forced to live like this?
Let me quickly come in and briefly tell you what is happening here. 8 years ago, we had about 38 villages. Now the number is at 55. So you will see the growth of the population here in Nkomazi. As you have also indicated that we are a cross-border municipality, we are closer to Swaziland, we are also closer to Mozambique. There has been a high number of people coming into this municipality. When we do our projects here, you will find that the number grows every day, particularly in terms of the population. So it gives us a headache, but we are trying our best to ensure that everybody gets clean and running water. We have spent almost 100 million rand in water-related projects. So we have done a lot. But yes, there's still a lot to be done, but these are some of the challenges that we are faced with. Because of the growing number of the population around Nkomazi.
What about clinics? I believe that there are only 2 clinics in the entire area to service a population in excess of 400,000 people.
No, that is not true.
All right, so how many clinics are here?
No, look, as I indicated to you, we have 55 villages. Mbuzini here, where we are, it's one of the 55 villages.
Indeed, okay.
Yes.
How many clinics do you have?
Yeah, we have 2 here in Mbuzini.
Okay.
Yes.
And what's the population?
The population is around 30,000 here.
In the municipality?
No. In the municipality, we are close to 1 million.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. In terms of the rest of the community and the clinics, the infrastructure over there to support the health needs?
Almost each and every village has a clinic. I indicated to you that we've got 55 villages, meaning that we've got also 30, in terms of wards, we have 33 wards.
Yeah.
All the wards have clinics. So there's no village, there's no ward that has no clinic.
Yeah. My only concern, and I have to wrap right now, is schooling as well. It's a very big issue in this particular area where we're saying that about 6% have go into higher education, and that's of a community like this. I mean, that's very disappointing, and the school infrastructure is just not up to scratch from speaking to the communities. Your work towards schooling?
Look, the Department of Education is responsible for schools. It is not the competency of the municipality also, but what basically is happening, is that each and every village also has schools. There are primary schools, there are secondary schools. There is no village within the municipality that has no school. There is no village that has no secondary school. So yes, some of the schools are old, but what is happening is that the Department of Education is looking into that. They are taking care of that issue.
Okay. All right. I'd love to have spoken more to you, but unfortunately we have no time here on the program. This is the spokesperson for the municipality, Cyril Rapenga. Unfortunately, the municipal manager not wanting to speak to us on the program because protocol apparently does not allow for him to speak directly to us, but rather his spokesperson to speak to us instead. Okay, let's go back to, I think we're going to take a break, in fact, here on the program. We'll have more after this. Stay tuned.